Morning. Oh, May 11th, Friday. Made it through another week. Woo! Yeah. I vlogged yesterday and then decided not to even put it up because it was just nothing of any importance. Not that any of my vlogs have any importance, but my head was really bad. 85% of the day. Bad, bad, bad. But even so, I went on the treadmill. I tried to finish painting my railing outside, and then it started raining on me. And I went to 2 stores later in the late afternoon, evening, early evening, and got groceries and stuff for my mom, and got a Mother's Day card for my mother and a Mother's Day card for my daughter, and then brought that all over to my mother's and unpacked, made her dinner, sat with her, and came home and took an Epsom salt bath. In the whole time, my head never let up for a second. I was so spaced and bad in the store. I remember at one point in the grocery store, I couldn't even focus. I was trying to find pepperoni, and I couldn't find pepperoni with all the, the cut up pepperoni. I was like, my head was so bad. So bad. Had anxiety in the afternoon. Don't usually have that. Had high anxiety. Just a really bad day with my head. Today it's about a 4 right now, but it's only 10:30. So I'm going to walk outside, even though when I woke up this morning it was 44 degrees out. I think it's 48 now. Although Sunday is supposed to be nice. Praise God. Because everybody's coming over for a barbecue on Sunday. I have my grandson Lincoln tomorrow. My son-in-law, number 1. I have 2 son-in-laws. First one is number 1, married to the oldest daughter with all the kids. And number 2 is married to the younger daughter with no children yet. Anyways, he was texting me yesterday asking me if I could watch any of the kids or even just one of them. He wanted to take my daughter out for Thai food. And yes, he would take some of the kids, but one less would make it easier. And I told him, well, this is Lincoln's weekend, even though he's the oldest and would behave the best in a restaurant. And we wanted to finish up the book we started to make for his mother for Mother's Day. So being OCD as I am, the last probably hour, I've been working on the book, making all the pages the same size, measuring them so they're cutting them, hole punching them, putting the little loops through them, drawing pictures of different animals. He's doing a book on animals. Land, sea, tree, and underground. And so being OCD, I have to get my hands in it and make it look perfect. He'll do all the narrating. He'll write all the stuff on each animal, and I will have him draw some of the pictures of the animals and color that. But that's what I've been doing because I'm crazy. I don't know what the heck's wrong with my stomach. The stomach's been up. My stomach was like this all day yesterday. Both yesterday and this morning felt a wee bit nauseated. Just my stomach not feeling right. Oh, so far. Yep. That's just since this morning. That's not the whole day, mind you. That's just this morning. And I smush it all up. So you can imagine how much hair is in there, because to make that amount of hair. I was thinking of going off the LDN, and then I just realized, well, I'm just going to hang in there a little bit longer. And if this continues and does not slow down or stop, I don't know. I'll wait till I'm bald. Julie said she could see hair growth. And I do too. Like right here, this is new hairs. So I don't know why my hair is falling out. It's definitely changed. It's, you can see, you look at, it's thin. Oh, so I'm not doing well. I wish I could report a different outcome, but I'm not doing well. It's been a couple weeks now that I just have been having really bad days every single day and really not having a let up on it. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. People said, well, you're probably under more stress. I'm like, I'm not under any more stress than I've been. I've been under humongous stress for over a year. 2017 was just one big bite in my rear end. The entire year of 2017 was horrid. And so far, I haven't had any major things happen this year. But, so I don't think my stress has gotten worse. I don't know. I have noticed my neuropathy in my feet has come back pretty severe again. And it's probably because I've been walking around barefoot a lot because of the weather. Once I take my socks off and expose my feet, they tingle and feel prickly and just neuropathy. Cried so many times yesterday. I don't want to count how many times I cried. Just out of frustration and I'm tired. Look at me. I'm so tired. My sleep the night before last was awake more than asleep. Last night was a little bit less. But my wakings throughout the night are ridiculous. It's ridiculous how many times I wake up in the middle of the night to reposition, push my pillow, change my legs, my hips. My hips will burn. I mean, this burning pain in my hips. Forgive me. I don't know why my stomach is like that's new. So I will see about head. It just doesn't let up. I'm really, really, really sick to death of feeling off balanced 24/7. My whack-a-doodle head. So, I'm gonna go out at 11 and take my 3-mile walk. Because I don't care. Sitting here, I've said it over and over to you guys. It doesn't make any difference what I do. Going on the walk doesn't make it worse. Staying home doesn't make it worse. Screaming and crying doesn't make it worse. Nothing makes it worse. It just stays bad. Okay. I want to mention when I went over to my mom's, she's gone into a new phase. She's not calling me. She's not asking me to take her home. She's not even mentioning that. And she concerned me yesterday. I wish I had brought I have a little nursing bag that's got all, my stethoscope, my blood pressure cuff, my oximeter, and a bunch, all stuff for, ointments and bandages and ACE bandages and just stuff to nurse somebody in case of emergency. And I don't bring it around with me. I don't leave it in the car. But I wish I had had it because when I got to her house, she usually will pop up. She's always in bed, always sleeping. But she usually pops up and, oh, you're here, and gets up. She just laid there. And so I walked in and she had this pale, gray color. And I said, Mom, are you okay? I'm just really, really tired. And I'm like, okay, well, take your time, but I want you to sit up for me. And it took her some time. She sat up and then laid right back down. It took some time for her to get up. And she was so confused. She'd been asleep all day long. She goes, how long have I been sleeping? I go, since your aide came to give you lunch. You got up and ate your lunch and then you went right back into the bed. You've been in bed all day, Mom. And that's what she's doing all the time. This is not new. But she concerned me. Hold on. I gotta clean my glasses. Oh, look. A hair's falling out. Jeez. That's new. Here, I'll add, more than one. We have several hairs, but we'll add you to the bunch because they don't want to be left without you. So she had me very concerned, but I got her dinner. I didn't want to wait for the aide to come. The aide came while I was there, and I said I've got it under control. I made her dinner, and I sat with her to make sure she would eat it because, lo and behold, if I hadn't, she was trying to not eat it. She was like, oh, I'm really hungry. Then I made her dinner, and it's like, I'm not hungry. And I'm like, see, they don't even remember that they're hungry. They don't remember to eat when they get to this stage. So it was a good thing I sat with her and watched her eat. And then afterwards, I gave her a bowl of ice cream because that was her treat, excuse me, for eating. But I don't know. I wish somebody could find out what is causing my head to be this severe. And the fact that I have this new thing going on with the hair loss, it just shows me that I'm getting sicker. Something else is happening in my body. Oh, okay, see? Now I feel like I have to hold on. This is constant lately. I'm sick of it. I don't want to do it anymore. I know none of you do either. I'm going to sign off because I'm going to I feel this close to getting very rageful again. So I'll talk to you guys later. Hi. Just finishing up the walk. It looks gorgeous out, but let me tell you, it is cold. I think my nose is frozen. I don't even know if it's 50 and with the wind chill because there is a breeze. Anyways, I finished my walk. And now I can go back to the house and be miserable. I hate to say that, but that is the truth of the matter, is that I will spend the rest of the day being freaking miserable. And I'm wishing it could be different. And I'm praying it could be different. But it's just not different. That's all there is to it. So I'll check in with you guys later. Bye. Well, I'm back. Ate a little lunch. Watching some vlogs. I'm going to try to get out before Sunday and get the pie tins and the Cool Whip and the green food coloring. And I'll do the challenge on Mother's Day. Maybe I can convince, I know my grandbabies will probably do it. All my grandbabies do it with me. At least somebody will be doing it with me. Been on the Mel Debarkment support group today because they sound so much like me. I mean, I definitely have Mel Debarkment. Definitely. Because I've got all the symptoms. So talking to them kind of helps me too, to know that I'm not alone in that. The sad thing is, some of them are kind of like some of us. who've been told we have Lyme and co-infections, they keep trying things and nothing helps them. And then there's others that do go into remission. I'm going to go back over and start working on my grandson's book, because that's what I do. Because he'll be happy that I've drawn. I'll show you my artwork later. I am not an artist, but I'm not a crafter. I don't consider myself a crafter, but I like to do craft projects with the kids. And that stems from me being an early childhood education teacher for most of my life before I became a nurse. I worked in the early childhood education. I was a program coordinator for a daycare center. And then my last job before becoming a nurse, I was a coordinator for YMED, it was called, which was Young Mothers Education Department. It was teenage moms, and we had the girls would go to school upstairs, and I ran or helped run the daycare for their babies downstairs. And it was babies. It was, we took 6 weeks to 2 years. I can't remember now, so long ago. Anyways, that's where it stems from, me working with young children all my life, and I like to do that kind of stuff. And it just keeps me busy, because if I sit here too long, my head starts getting worse. I find that I don't know, I need to just get the time to pass. Isn't that sad? So, Michelle, I am going to do the challenge. I can't believe I was at the Dollar Tree yesterday and didn't get any of the things, so I'll have to make another trip out to a store and do that. Okay, check in with you guys later. Hi. Well, another day down. My head has been really bad this afternoon again. It's gotten worse as the day has progressed. Excuse me. That's all I do is burp when I'm on here with you. And then this has happened. This is, I think, the third time in the past that my ears all of a sudden go really like they're full, like they're plugged, and a very light ringing, the tinnitus, very slight ringing, but they feel full, just like that. All of a sudden it feels like you have to pop your ears. This is like the third time this has happened in the past. So, very annoying. Very, very annoying. I don't know what else to add. I spent some time drawing more pictures for my grandson's book that he's gonna, I guess it's my book now. I'll try to vlog tomorrow when he's here and show you my great artwork. I just did it to try to keep myself occupied. I wanted to read to you guys something I wrote to my kids. Let me see if I can retrieve it, because it's on my phone. I sent messages to all three of my kids. Let me see if I can retrieve it and I can read it to you. Okay, here it is. Every year, well, maybe not every year, my children ask me the same question. After thinking about it, I decided I'd give my real answer. more this year, this moment, this season than any other. What do I want for Mother's Day? I want you. I want my family. I want you to keep coming around. I want you to bring your family around. I want you to ask me questions. Ask my advice. Tell me your problems. Rant about life. Whatever. Tell me about your job, your worries, your kids. I want you to continue sharing your life with me. Come over and laugh with me. Laugh at me. Whatever. I don't care. Just hearing laughter is music to my ears. I spent the better part of my life raising you the best way I knew how. Now please give me time to sit back and admire my work. I want you to spend your money making a better life for you and your family. I already have the things I need. I want to see you happy and healthy. So when you ask me what I want for Mother's Day and I say nothing, it's because you've already been giving me my gift all year. I want you. I love you. Tierney, Brittany, and Sydney Michael. Nothing more for me to add to that. I'll try to vlog tomorrow. Hopefully my husband, he has to get out to the store to get stuff for the barbecue, so hopefully he'll get the stuff for the pie challenge. If not, I'm just going to have to do it myself. Lord willing. We'll see each other again soon.